Hi, folks. Hope you're all good. Just a quick one to say that we have a general election in the UK, and I will be voting for the Green Party. Last time around, I voted Labour because Labour had a left wing leadership and manifesto. This time, that's not the case. Labour Party has become incredibly middle of the road and supports Israel and supports conservative tax policies, so there's not going to be any significant more increase in distribution of wealth in the country. So, Green Party it is. They are pretty much an outsider in most of the country, so my vote will be very unlikely to elect anybody to parliament. Looks like the Labour Party will probably win here in my constituency, but the Greens may increase the number of seats, they say, to 2 or 3 out of 650. So it's modest, but it's something. So I think the Green Party have moved a little bit to the right from what I can see. They're not talking about universal basic income as a definite thing now. It's just more of a general ambition that they're not putting any numbers on, which is a bit of a shame. And apart from that, yeah, years ago they didn't have leaders, and now they have leaders. They've got two joint leaders, which is better than one leader in my opinion. But no leaders would be a lot better, and just have spokespeople like they had before. But anyway, you can't have everything. They're easily the best party from of the main or the parties that are standing all over the UK, as far as I can see. So why are they better? Basically, they're more left wing. They are going to redistribute wealth, as I said, and I want people to I want beings to survive on this planet and intelligent life to survive on this planet. They're the party that seem most likely to create that situation. I think conflict between people is a huge problem on this planet, and inequality is for me the mother of all evils. And they are going to do the most, nothing like what I would do, but they're going to do the most out of any party that's standing all over the country to fight against that. As the election goes I suppose the election goes in general, I have to say I've been kind of glued to it. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to do a postal vote, so I think it's possible they say my postal vote my letter may arrive today, so I might be able to vote Green today, which I can't resist doing. All the major parties have had their manifestos out by now, apart from the far right party, Reform UK, and there's very little chance that I'd be interested in what they're proposing. So I'm not bothered to wait till Monday when their manifesto comes out. And what else? Yeah, it's been pretty exciting. So I thought it'd be very boring, but there's one boring element, which is that the Labour Party is storming away with it, and they are a really boring party who aren't going to change anything much in the country except make things run pretty slightly better than they have been running recently. Because it's been really noticeable that the NHS hasn't been working properly, and other things, well, just about everything has been going a bit wrong. Sewerage going into the rivers, everything's being done on the cheap, and it's just falling apart. That's what I can see. I haven't really investigated it, but that's what I hear. And I think Labour will probably reverse that trend, but in general, they're pretty boring. But it's been pretty exciting that, okay, so the far right party, as I said, Reform UK, they're getting close to Tory levels of votes, so there's a chance that they'll actually do better than the Tories, which is kind of dramatic, although bad, in my opinion. One really good thing is the Tories are doing so badly, though, is that there's a slim possibility that the Liberal Democrats will get more seats in Parliament than them and become the official, presumably become the official opposition. So it'll be the first time, I think, that if that happens, it'll be the first time the official opposition hasn't been either the Labour Party or the Conservative Party for about 100 years or something. Or maybe slightly less than 100 years. Don't quote me on that. But certainly a long time. So that would be pretty dramatic and a good laugh. What else? Yeah, I mean, the fact the Green Party have been in some of the TV debates has been kind of exciting. That's happened before, but I think it was good fun. The debates that I've seen, the one with the two main leaders was really boring because they are two very boring people. I shouldn't insult them so much, should I? But they're not very exciting to watch. And is there anything more I want to say? Not really. I think that sums it up. I really hope the Greens do well. Oh, a little aside is that after the first debate with the seven main parties, including the Green Party, it was reported in the Metro newspaper in London that Nigel Farage had won it of the far right party. But that was slightly untrue because I think they asked people who won the debate, and more people said Farage than anyone else, which was 25%, I think. But they did also ask who did well and who did badly about all the candidates, and basically the Green Party one kind of had the biggest approval in terms of that. In terms of if you take the number that thought she did a good job and minus the number of people who thought she did a bad job, I think she did the best out of all the parties. So I think they could have mentioned that, but they wouldn't, would they? Because they are capitalists. Okay, anyway, I won't keep you any longer. I hope you're all good and the Green Party do well, and I will see you all soon.